Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Knockout Blonde, the Kellie Maloney story. And this is a new documentary from directors Tom DeNucci, Seth Coach, and Rick Lazis. And this focuses on the story of transgender boxing manager Kellie Maloney. And this film, over the course of 90 minutes, takes us on a journey of Maloney going from being this person who was heavily involved in Lennox Lewis's career and other big boxers, and for about, I don't know, maybe like a third to a half of this film, really diving into that aspect, where it honestly kind of feels like a sports documentary in many ways. But during that first part of the film, there's sprinklings of these different experiences, which I appreciate that Maloney is so honest and very blunt about these experiences of going out to Staten Island to this place where where she could dress up as a woman for the first time, or these different kinds of experiences in Thailand, making these connections and these slow key moments that slowly start peeling back the layers of who Kellie Maloney really is. And once this film shifts and transitions into being about Maloney's transition into Kellie, that's where this film gets very emotional. And you have the perspectives of Kellie Maloney's ex-wife and Kellie Maloney's children and their perspectives on it, and they're complicated. And there's some distrust, there is some anger, there's frustration and betrayal that you can feel bleed out in these interviews. And what I appreciate most about this film, these three directors get very raw expressions of feelings from everybody who's commentating in this film, especially the family, the daughters, the ex-wife. They're being brutally honest about this situation, whether their perspectives are justified or not, and that's not us to judge, it's their feelings. But just putting it there also makes an interesting perspective on transition in general and how different people react. And I appreciate that, this film does not shy away from the dark places that Kellie Maloney goes, her experiences dealing with some of the mental health issues that she was experiencing, living this life that was a lie to herself, and the experiences of going through surgeries and everything that brought her to the point where she could finally be who she is. This film is raw, it's honest, it's extremely authentic. It's definitely lo-fi kind of documentary. You can tell this wasn't made for a big budget. It's not going to be one of those kinds of documentaries that's going to wow you with its editing or its cinematography or how it's shot. It's just a very raw and very personal film that puts you into this experience without any reservations. It goes there. And that's probably the most brutally honest thing about this film, and probably one of the strongest aspects of what makes this such a moving and impactful experience that's certainly worth a watch, in especially today's environment where transgenderism is such a tough button issue, and so many people have pretty vile feelings towards transgender people. And this film, I think, is such a worthy experience to sit through and understand what this journey means to someone. But those are my thoughts on Knockout Blonde, the Kellie Maloney story. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.